I'm staring out the window at MetLife Stadium across the turnpike here, contemplating what comes next. I'm well.
That's exciting.
Kind of surreal.
Yep.
But it says very 2020. Empty but intense Arthur Ashe Stadium, empty but intense MetLife Stadium the next night. Why not?
Now, I was going to say to you, you're one of the few announcers who were calling a Week 1 NFL game who already knows what it's like to call an intense affair in front of hardly anybody. What was that like sitting in Arthur Ashe the last couple of weeks? Certainly over the weekend.
You could overuse the word surreal. Now, bizarre to see someone like Serena on the court with 0 fans and to see a ghostly empty place for the men's final. But I tell you what I've noticed in the tennis is what I've seen in the NBA playoffs, certainly the NHL playoffs. I haven't had a huge sample of games in the NFL. I watched a couple, but the on-field or on-court intensity is not diminished one iota.
That's
in
right.
fact, it's almost easier to put the focus on that. I think fans who watch football games, you're not going to get those crowd shots. You're not going to get the roar. But you're going to get, I think, a more intense focus on the participants and the sounds of it. I'm not trying to sell fanless football. I can't wait till crowds get back in it. But in trying to adapt and adjust and see what's different, like in tennis, we were able to just really focus in on, you could hear the players breathing on the court. It was just very weird. But what I noticed was they competed just as hard. They wanted to win just as badly. They didn't get anything back from the crowd, but they didn't need it. And in that case, I don't think NFL players are going to need it either.
Now, ESPN did not pipe in whistles, right, for bad line calls during the U.S. Open. That they did not do that, right? The same we're hearing stuff for the NFL.
I think humans are going to be endangered species when it comes to calling lines at a lot of major tournaments. They're going to go to pure technology right off the bat and do away with the challenge system and just let the machines do it. That's probably the future.
Well, it's safer if Djokovic is on the court too, Chris, right?
Wow.
Is that wrong? Is it too soon?
Too soon, Chris. Too soon.
She's recovered, thankfully, the
That's
lineswoman
good.
that he hit in the Adam's apple. But
oh, my word.
No, I think I did a video afterwards, and I don't know how this football season or the rest of the sports calendar is going to play out. You guys are talking about some twists and turns in the playoffs.
Right.
I think buckle up. We're going to see unpredictable stuff it's hard to expect and hard to explain to people because it's just 2020, man, and nothing is normal. I think that you're going to have unlikely outcomes, and I think it's going to be a serious mental test in the NFL as the season goes on. Guys, any sport, guys who are opting in now, you're going to still be opting in when your team's like 3-6. I hope it's a positive statement about the culture of these teams so they can keep guys together because we're all going through stuff in our own way. But it's just as it's a challenging, tough year on the planet, it's going to be the same in the sports landscape.
So let me ask you.
Not to get too deep.
No,
soon,
no,
but
Chris.
That's what I feel.